Well, I think it's time for a little bit of remodeling. So let's make this look a little more bougie. Since I picked up a whole bunch of extra bookshelves in my recent visit to the Woodland Mansion. So yeah, let's make it look a little bit more organized chaos, perhaps. Definitely want to have more shelves just kicking around. It's getting there. Maybe some over here. Yeah, there we go. Totally unnecessary. Just flexing my bookshelf muscle. So, all right. Next thing I think also is gonna want to do some of that hollowing out I was talking about earlier. So let's head outside after. Oh, actually, I need to do a bit more enchanting first. Let me get that taken care of, and we'll come back in a minute. Okay, I think that'll do it for now. Done a bunch of enchanting. Gotten a few things that are better, like a better shovel and whatnot. Not really going to spend much more time doing the enchanting at the moment, though, because I want to start digging around the back of the house. So, let's go upstairs, have a quick little snooze-a-magooza, and then we'll get to work. Yawn, stretch, etc., etc. Okay. So, yeah, time to use this shovel. Oops. Well, during the course of my enchanting, I, of course, use the grindstone to unenchant certain things or disenchant. That's a TV series. Anyways, here we go. So, my thought is that I would sort of have like a hollowed out area of the hill. Here's my roof. That kind of has like a curve inside of it. So it looks like the entrance to a cave. And I think that's where I'm going to dig down my stairway to the mining area that I have. Or the mining area that I'm going to be mining at. I do have a tunnel that goes straight down, but I think this will be a little bit more fun and feel more like an adventure every time we go into it. So what I'm going to try to do here is like, this house is really tall. Once I cut into the hill, I think I'll probably want to make sure that it's all gravel down at the bottom. And we'll just see how it looks. And it'll be a mixture of gravel and coarse dirt. Not gravel, sorry. Dirt, coarse dirt, etc. Although I may have some gravel at the entrance to the cave, but we'll have to see. I also think I want to probably move our livestock from here so it's not quite so close to the house. The sound of cows actually gets quite annoying after a while. Okay, so full inventory. Let's maybe dump some of this stuff off here. What I should do is I should put some more chests up, but haven't got that material handy. So, excuse me. So anyways, yeah, so storage is an issue at this base, just like the first base. So we're going to have to deal something with that. It'd be nice to get some of this other stuff out of my inventory too, but for now. I do still want to have the feeling of the house kind of like built into the hill a little bit, but I want to open it up in the back so I can walk around and have an actual area to be at. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of terraforming here. It's the common phrase. So just reshaping the land around the house to fit what I'm trying to do with it. And I'll also have to bring down the logs that are the support beams, obviously, because there's less hill there. So we need to make sure those go all the way down to the bottom. All in all, I think this will look good. Could be wrong, but I'm hopeful. The great thing about Minecraft is that like you can find a location. If it's not perfect, it doesn't matter because you can tweak it and change it as much as you feel like so that it is exactly what you want, right? And you know, it would have taken forever to find a hill that looked the way I wanted it to, but this was close enough. So the trick is just to try and get an idea in your head of what you think you would like to do, and then modify things around to make that happen. Full inventory again. I really wish I had shulker boxes. That's a different journey though. Okay. Clear out a few more things. Probably leave that there because I'm not going to be enchanting anything at the moment while I'm out here digging. And yeah, so we'll just keep hollowing out here. So I think I'll do that. I'll cut the footage right now, and I'll come back when I have a bit more of a finished area for you. Okay, so some interesting sounds there. Let's see here. I've started hollowing out the hill behind, obviously, as you've seen. And so let's go down and continue to work on that a little bit. I think that I need to make some variations of dirt, because I'd like to have some different textures back here. But this is what we're going for so far. Yeah, I think this looks good. I'm probably going to want all of this to be dirt as well, so why don't we get that set up for starters. Lots of extra stuff here. And I'm probably going to keep that coal and use it to decorate the outside. So we'll see how that looks. Now let's get a bit more. Less andesite and cobblestone. Keep the coal ore. Dirt slabs. Okay, good. Back out we go. Yeah. I'm not actually sure how to make the variations of dirt because I've never done that. So we'll just fill this in with regular dirt for starters and see how it looks after that. I might consider putting a door back here, but I would kind of like to avoid doing that just because I think it's interesting. And like well, I mean, there is a back door, just not there. So let's see here. Let's clear this out a little bit. I think maybe I'll have a few things out here that are storage, like perhaps some logs or something like that, to make it look like it's a backyard. Backyards usually have some stuff in there that are, projects in progress and that sort of thing. Okay. Ran out of dirt. Okay. Kind of want the dirt to sort of extend into here a little bit. And this is where I was thinking of creating my mining tunnel. So why don't we just hollow that up a bit more. In the past, I've always tended to just do a single tunnel, but I think it looks a lot more interesting when you make more wider tunnels. You can hear our cows. They must be right above us. I think that's a good start. Let's I do have enough to make a crafting table. Okay, so cobblestone stairs. Those will look nice, I hope. Now, something you may or may not know is that jumping uses up your food bar, which is, I believe, stamina. So going upstairs does not. So if you're ever in a situation where you're wondering why your bar keeps getting depleted, it's because you're exerting yourself. Stairs are less exertion. So always better to build stairs. And honestly, when you're hollowing out and going downwards, you usually end up with so much cobblestone you can't even. So it works out just fine to turn that into stairs as you go. The other thing you should do is make sure that you have lit if you haven't put the stairs down, because mobs cannot spawn on stairs, but they can spawn on just the blocks here, right? So should probably can't remember if I have it. Yeah, there's a chest. So I'll just leave a chest here just for all the extra stuff I don't necessarily need to hold right now. Worry about all of this stuff later. Don't need those or that. Like this banner. Go there for now. Okay. So let's just make more cobblestone stairs. There we go. Now, I'm using my fortune pickaxe because it's the only one that I have that has mending currently, so I want to make sure that it's, I don't want to waste my silk touch one quite yet. I'm going to have to repair it soon. And at the moment, I'm not really needing any actual stone, so for my purposes, at the moment, I think this will be fine. Now, I don't think I've explored in this direction. I have actually gone all the way down to the bedrock level, and that's where I've done my mining for diamonds so far. But I'm interested in finding more cave systems, and not necessarily like the lush caves, but just any old cave. Found in this seed, it seems like there are a lot of lush biomes underneath the caves. Like I've found quite a few of them, so I just want to find some of the regular ones. Especially the ones with like the giant lava pools and the big dripstone thing like this. Yeah, I just find them so interesting. Now, because I'm just going to dig down and not worry about stairs for a bit, I think I will keep a light handy. Now, underneath the ground, I'm obviously going to have some caves, obviously. But mining tunnels are something else I'm going to make sure I get quite a few of. And depending on what I'm looking for, it will be at different levels. But I think with the new ore generation, since the caves and cliffs update, I probably will end up mining down near bedrock level. But the thing about that is it's not the most fun thing, because the materials down there harvest slowly, and you can't actually insta-mine them, whereas up here you sort of can. The other thing I'm hoping to find here is some sort of abandoned mine shaft. So those are always fun, and they usually have some pretty good loot in them. Also on the lookout for different kinds of spawners. Now, in the bottom level, I did actually find a skeleton spawner, so I was quite happy about that. I did turn that into a little farm off camera. There are some other skeleton spawners I've also discovered that I will be wanting to convert as well into actual farms. So we can have a look at those probably maybe later this episode or otherwise in another episode. But I think I want to get this mine started out. So what I'll do is I'll keep digging until we find something interesting, and then I'll come back on camera. Okay, so anyways, mining, and look what I found. Seems to be some sort of water area, so let's just have a quick look and see what's there. It might be a little big. Ooh, it's a really big spot. So yeah, I mean, these things generate underneath in caves quite a bit, so you end up having these totally submerged caves, which are really quite cool. So anyways, what I think I'll do is I will have to probably block off the area around where my staircase is going to go, so the staircase itself can continue down into the depths, but we'll leave this little area here as an opening so that we can go back into the water area if we want to. So, it did lead to a set of caverns, and it led to some very interesting mobs, one of which is this fellow. So I'm going to attempt to save him for later. Now, in order to do that, I'm going to have a boat. The most common, best way of snagging a villager, or a zombie villager as it were. When I put the zombie villager into the boat, it's going to not despawn, so it's really actually the best situation. There we go. So yeah, and in this cavern system here, I also found some dripstone and dripstone blocks. So I think what I'll do is I'll set up a little bit of a lava farm so that when I smelt things upstairs, I don't have to waste any coal or wood or whatnot. So, yeah. Anyways, let's just explore around here a little bit. Well, I think that's enough for the moment. So anyways, yeah, did a bit of exploring, found quite a few resources, and I think it's time to go up and think about smelting all of this stuff. So let's just make a little spot in here. I think this is where I'm going to put up a little bit of a lava farm. And I think, as much as I love our bovine cow friends there, I'm going to have to move them somewhere else. It's going to drive me insane. I mean, more insane than I already am. But, yeah. So anyways, let's clear out some of this here, and we'll come back when we've got a nice little lava farm up and running. Okay, actually, I think what I'll do is I'll start them smelting inside, because if my memory is correct, I think I have some lava buckets just kicking around still from the last trip up. Yep. There we go. Okay, let's just double check that I didn't leave anything important out in the chest here. I think I have all of the ores. Yep. Might as well bring some of this other stuff in that doesn't need to stay there. Eventually I'd like to have some sort of water stream bringing things back up to my base here, and a better storage area. But that's something I need to plan for in the future. Now, yeah, here we go. So we'll pop a couple of lava buckets into this one. And then both of these will smelt away, so we can leave that smelting, as it were, while we go and work on the lava farm section. Okay, everybody, let's see here. Now, in order to build the lava farm, I'm going to require a few cauldrons, so let's see how our smelting is. I sort of AFK'd for a little while, so it's done. Nice. Now, how many should I make? How about, let's do a fair amount. Let's do 12 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now, it's actually gotten around to be close to nighttime again, but let's dig this a little bit further and we'll just make a big row of them. Now, the dripstone is the key important part here, but it's if you have the dripstone and a source block of lava up top, then it will drip lava into a cauldron. The cauldron will collect it. Now, something I am going to need is some... do some slabs. So, this here. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's hopefully not cut into our... wonder where the cows are from here. I don't think that we'll run into them, but you never know. So, anyways, just let me finish hollowing this out here. Yeah, we'll definitely have to contour the other side of this hill so it covers up this lava pit area. Or we could actually expose it. It might actually look pretty cool. But, yeah. Anyways, so let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can count. And we'll make this 1 block higher. I still feel we might hit the cows if we're not lucky. Yeah, oh boom, there we are. Shoot. Okay, well, that's okay, we can fix this. Go grab some wheat first. Actually, I've been meaning to cull the cows a little bit. I want to start eating beef instead of chicken. However, let's see here. You gonna come down or not? Yeah. I think the reason these ones fell down is because they were pushed due to cramming. Because the cows I had up there were quite populous, so that's probably the reason why. So if we just do that and that, then no more should fall down. And yeah, we can harvest these ones. That's it. Fresh meat. Do a few things out of my inventory though. For the moment. Okay. Now this smelter's going to be great for everything. It'll be great for glass, great for meat, great for stone if I need it. It'll be great for everything. So, but the trick is to have the lava. So I find like the more cauldrons you have with lava, the more often you will get cauldrons full of lava, which you can then harvest and sort of create your own stash of them, as it were, which is what I like to do. Okay, so let's just put these up here. I like doing it this way because it holds the lava in place, but it lets you see it as well, so it's kind of neat that way. Okay, here we go. So 1 block beneath there. Yep. So this looks good. And yeah, we'll definitely put 1 source block of lava over each of these cobblestones, and then the dripstone will go down, and it will hopefully empty up into the cauldrons at regular intervals. It's random, but it generally tends to be pretty fast, you know, in the grand scheme of things. I have rarely run out of lava buckets when I need to smelt a whole bunch of things, because you only collect so much when you go down in the first place, right? The other thing too is that like I like to build up a critical mass of lava buckets, so I will over harvest these, keep extra buckets lying around that have lava in them, just, you know, having collected them multiple times. So it works out really well. I could do a gigantic lava farm, but that's for a single player I've never really needed to. So there it is. The truth is out, and I feel better. So let me go downstairs and collect some lava, and we'll get this all set up. So 0 deaths and several buckets of lava later, I have enough lava to stock up our spot up here. So the trick is you got to make sure there's a full lava source above every square, right? So I'm going to do 2 at a time, right? Move over one, and get ready for the next one. So as long as you do that, all of the cauldrons underneath will eventually fill up with lava. You just have to give it time. I actually have an extra lava bucket anyways in case I accidentally do the wrong one. Now, I think I did that one. I'll double check for place that one. Pick it up. Yep, I did do that one. So then it's just the middle, and we're done. Anyways, I think I'll call it here for the episode. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed it. And stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.